Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I'm gonna talk about this really discussed topic in Vedic astrology, and that is Vipreet Raj Yoga. Okay, we are going to bust some myths about Vipreet Raj Yoga. If you're interested, just stick to the video till the end. Before I begin the topic, I just want to mention that I give free astrology consultations. If you are interested, you can find the information in the description box. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and also hit the bell icon so every time I post a new video, you can get the notification in your inbox. Let's get to the topic. So during my consultations, people come and they ask, oh, I have a Vipreet Raj Yoga. Tell me something about it. Tell me something great about it. And when I give them the reading, sometimes it get cancelled Vipreet Raj Yoga, so that's why it's not like fruitful. It's not like any, it's not gonna give any fruits to them, and which is good. I'm gonna explain why. And sometimes people have this yoga and it is working, and at some point in life they're gonna get like the results of Vipreet Raj Yoga. First, we need to understand what is Vipreet Raj Yoga. And for Vipreet Raj Yoga, there are three types of Vipreet Raj Yoga. Okay, the first one is Sarla. So when the sixth house Lord is sitting in the sixth house or going into the eighth house or 12th house, that's Sarla, Vipreet Raj Yoga. The second one is Harsha. So sitting in the eighth house or going into the sixth house or going into the 12th house. That is Harsha Vipreet Raj Yoga. And the third one is Vimla Vipreet Raj Yoga, when the Lord is sitting there or going into the sixth or eighth house. A couple of days ago, I posted a video about who's going to bring misery into your life, and I'm even like, if you look at the thumbnail, I wrote under the caption that I might delete that video. For now, I'm going to keep the video. Maybe I delete it like in the future, because I believe that video is like negative and it's going to create a lot of problems, especially between the relationships. But I just wanted to make this video because I wanted people to know who not to take advices from. Okay, but under the comment section, a couple of people commented that, oh, it's creating a Vipreet Raj Yoga. So please, I love your comments, I really appreciate your comments, but that is not Vipreet Raj Yoga. Okay, if like Dusthana Lord is going into the third house, whatever little Vedic astrology information I have, this is not Vipreet Raj Yoga. Okay, so don't get confused with Vipreet Raj Yoga. All right, so now let's talk about Vipreet Raj Yoga. After watching this video, you're gonna actually pray that like nobody in your family, like especially your kids or like young generation, should not have this Vipreet Raj Yoga. Okay, because people gets excited. Oh, it's Raj Yoga, Vipreet Raj Yoga, because the name itself, Raj Yoga, means you're gonna become something great. Yes, you're gonna become something great if it's operating, but the literal meaning of Vipreet Raj Yoga is overcoming hurdle. Okay, so it's like coming back story, like comeback story. That is Vipreet Raj Yoga. Means I do a lot of like snapshot predictions. Okay, I have like a lot of snapshot techniques that I use to predict. So whenever I see Vipreet Raj Yoga in somebody's horoscope birth chart, I give them snapshot prediction, and if it is not getting cancelled, okay, so whenever I see it is operating, and I give them this snapshot prediction that you're going to face extreme struggle, extreme struggle in your life, and then that struggle of yours going to get you somewhere in life that you're gonna feel successful. What do I mean by that? Okay, so let me give you one example. So one of my uncles, okay, he has this Harsha, Vipreet Raj in his birth chart. He's probably like 60, 70 years old at right now. And I checked his birth chart long time ago. And he told me one story about this accident happened in his life. And that's when I asked him, please give me your birth details just for the research purposes, because I want to see something in your birth chart. And he gave me his birth details. And when I opened up his birth chart, I saw this Vipreet Raj yoga. So this is what happened. He came to the USA a long time ago, probably like 40 years ago or 45 years ago. And, he was a cab driver. He used to drive cab, and he got into an accident, okay, at a very young age. Probably he was like 35 or something. He got into like car accident, and his like back, like spine got injured. Okay, so this is your extreme struggle. Okay, like something like misfortune, something happened, something bad happened with you. So this is bad happened to him. So due to this, he could not drive anymore. He could not, like, he became handicapped. Okay, he walks with the stick. I mean, he started like at that time it was not that bad, but eventually he just could not walk, and he could just only move around with the help of the wheelchair, or like they have um, I don't know what to call that, but crunches, something like that. So he could only walk with those. But just because of this misfortune, he filed a lawsuit against the other driver who hit his car, and also the insurance company. Okay, and they lost. Uh, and they lost the case, like the insurance company, and he got like lump sum of money. Like at that time, I think he got like almost 800 or $1 million settlement or something like that, $1.5 million settlement. Okay, and also on top of that, because he was like handicapped, he could not work, and so now he applied for handicap allowance, and he started getting all this. So after this misfortune, he did not have to work. Imagine getting injured. I mean, which is a really extremely bad thing. God forbid. I hope nobody gets injured, nobody becomes handicapped. But for the rest of his life, he did not work at all because he could not actually. So he was getting like allowances from Social Security or something. Yeah, handicap allowance from the government, and he got like settlement money as well, 1.2 million dollar or $1.3 million at that time. I'm talking about like 30 years ago, which is a lot of money. If you do like inflation adjustment, that is a lot of money. Okay, so that's what happened. Misfortune, and then you uh, like gain from that misfortune, something like that. And another example, Shah Rukh Khan's son, what is his name? because I was checking out his like horoscope like couple of months ago when he was in jail, and Aryan, yeah, something like that. Aryan Khan, Shahrukh Khan's son. So he has Vipreet Raj Yog in his birth chart. Okay, so what happened with him? He went to jail at like very young age. Probably he's not even 18 years old, and he spent almost a month in a jail, like central jail, which is a really bad place. Now that event, you know, was enough to change his like personality for the rest of his life. 30 days, imagine. Okay, but what he gained a lot of popularity, and he has if I recall it correctly, he has Sarla, I think so. Sarla Vipreet Raj Yog. So sixth house going into the eighth house. So he got into the litigation, and all the people who were against him, you know, um uh, like the officers, the detective, the private detective, and government employees, whoever were against him, after this misfortune, like spending 30 days in the jail, he got out, and those people got started getting into trouble. Okay, and their like scandals started coming up on the surface, like they took money from certain like politicians and this and that, I guess like some of them lost their job as well. So, and Orion, he gained massive popularity and massive sympathy. Imagine, like he in the future, in the near future, if he release his movie, then everybody would watch, his movie. Not just because of he's the son of like Shah Rukh Khan. Now he has his own character. He doesn't even have to build his like personality, just like all other star kids. They need to do. Like any star kids come on the big screen, people start like stigmatizing them. They're like, that's nepotism or something like that. But Aryan, when Aryan is gonna come in the movie or direct a movie, I believe he's becoming a director. He's learning the art of direction. So when his movie is gonna come, people are gonna not gonna say, oh, nepotism. People are gonna remember his like jail time, and all the sympathy is gonna come to him. Okay, so massive popularity, like free sympathy. He gained that sympathy, even though he spent like 30 days in the jail. So that's what happened, like misfortune. So after listening to my what I'm like telling you, probably you're thinking, oh, it is best not to have a pre-thought joke in our lives. Okay, because now if you don't have a pre-thought joke, maybe like some hurdles come in your way. But if you have a pre-thought joke, now you're destined for the misfortune. Okay, something really really bad going to happen to you, and then you're gonna come out of that situation as a strong person. Okay, you need to see which houses, I mean which zodiac signs and which planets are getting involved, okay, into this Vipreet Raj Yog. Then you can get the prediction. Okay, like maybe like you're gonna deal with the IRS, you're gonna deal with the government, you're gonna deal with your brother, you're gonna have to deal with the gangsters, you have to deal with the like injury, accidents. Okay, you need to see the nakshatras, what's going on in the nakshatras. So, but That's snapshot prediction. Something extremely bad going to happen. Then you're gonna come out. Okay, so please don't like think that if it's like called Raj Yoga means it's like really good. It is good, but what's the point? I mean, my uncle. I told you the story of my uncle, and he like for the like very young age he got into this accident and he became handicapped in the beginning of when he got into the accident after doing physical therapy and everything, he could walk with the stick, but now as the time passes, uh, like he could not walk anymore, so he started using wheelchair and crunches and everything. Okay, so that accident made him handicapped. Okay, so I hope you guys understand that not all glitter is gold. Okay, so I hope you guys like this video. If you like, please subscribe and share this video with your family and friends, and take care.